It's blackness out here. There's nothing. I can't find anybody. Haven't heard anything. It said keep waiting. We're almost there. Is there anybody out there? Is there anybody out there? Good morning, fellow wet shavers all over internet land, and welcome to my journal, my video journal. I'm back for my weekly video shave. A lot has gone on this last week. If you're curious about the intro there and why everything looks a little bit darker and not like it usually does, this is my bare bones edition. My lights are down at the TSC edition. Solidarity. Taking out the old site, lights are off permanently, and a new one's going up. A new day is dawning. But it's been 4 days. 4 days. I know we have good things to come, but it's been a long wait for the TSC to come back online. Hopefully sometime today, the lights will be turned back on. Maybe. But for now, they're off. Yes, we put up for the most high-tech and expensive special effects for this video. You even get to see my nice shower tile wall there. Not the normal curtain. But, all right. And we're also, for the shave today, we might have a little bit of blood loss. I don't know if you can see. But over the weekend, I had a pimple sprout up. We might be shearing that sucker off. And I already did my pre-shave. I'm just gonna get right into it. But I have my Williams, of course. Today's an off-cut day. I've got my Cella still going on. I had a nice shave yesterday with Art of Shaving sandalwood cream and all the accoutrements, the pre-shave oil, which I actually use post-shaved, and also the sandalwood balm, which is a nice shave. And I topped it off with some fragrance, Mr. Burberry, which it's not quite the same scent profile, but like the overall feel of the scents really jived well together. So also up for the shave, first two passes are going to be with the El Jefe on my Razor Rock Bulldog handle. I think they call it the Bulldog. I can't remember. But it's got a feather pro blade in there. This will be its second shave. And to finish the shave off, I've got my Fatip Piccolo with an Astra SP in there. This one does not have perfect alignment. It takes a little bit, like maybe 5 to 10 seconds of extra wiggling around and figuring it out and canoodling and conspiring and tricking, but it gets the blade straight as can be and it provides a really good shave. It's just aggressive. For me, anyway. And then one of these things does not belong. I'll have my generic witch hazel. But then there's this guy. Since the lights are off and nobody's home for now, and the TSC is down, I thought I'd try the veg. Yes, this has been decanting in a glass bottle, a champagne bottle. Not much celebratory about it right now. The last couple times I've tried it, I have not been chosen. But the scent has altered quite a bit. This has been like in the back of my aftershave drawer for like over 6 months, just sitting there, like probably closer to 8 months. Just sitting there, releasing all those toxic plastic things, atoms, whatever molecules that it had acquired in it during its time in the plastic bottle, and releasing those. I open it up every once in a while and let the air and all those things escape. At least that's the theory. And it actually smells better. We're gonna see how it smells on me today. See, I'm home by myself right now. It's my last day off for my weekend. I know it's Monday, but so only my kids will have to deal with me later while my wife's off at class. So if they don't like it, oh well. But here I am talking for 4 minutes. Let's just get to shaving. Maybe shear that guy off. Like I said, I already did my prep. And just to add some slickness to the skin, Modern Williams does a good job. There's the inside of my Cella tub. I'm just about at halfway done, 50%, and this has well over 30 shaves that I've done. So I'm taking a page out of, who is it? Mr. Milk Crate's book there, I think. Tim, who's GTB, Ghost Town Barber soap, has been hanging in for ages and eons. And you get a nice load there. So yeah, well over 30 shaves out of this bowl so far. And the soap itself is probably over 2 years old. It's been open for over 2 years. Haven't had to go rancid or anything. I know some folks who've had Cella for a long time and certain other soaps similar have complained about it going rancid, turning really yellow, losing all its scent and just being unpleasant. And then others report that even if they, when they take care of it, like put extra stuff in the freezer if they buy those big blocks of it, or keep it in a cool, dark place or something like that, it still performs exceptionally. I'm one of those. I didn't do anything special. I've been using it all those 2 years, but seems to be just fine to me. Probably working a little better since I started using it regularly. I can get lathers easier. The puck is kind of hard, or at least mine was when I first got it. It's a little bit harder to load. All right, let's see where we get with that. Bad thing about having the lights off, I can't tell if I'm flinging anything. It's just dark enough I don't notice anything coming off. I think we're okay. All right, El Jefe. I was able to finish out the 1 month, 1 blade challenge with my Astra SP. I got all 28 shaves done, and my Feather Pro that stayed loaded in my Feather folding shavette the whole time. That also got its 28 shaves. I mean, I guess some would argue that they really didn't get 28 shaves because, at least the Astra, because I only used it for my final pass and cleanup, but it counts for me, and it made it. I held on to it longer than I normally would, so that's a win. I cut into it. See if I can get the rest off later, that little pimple. Yes, I cut into it on purpose. I'm sure I'll regret it during aftershave application, but yeah, so TSE's been down for a while. They're revamping the site, making things better. We got a preview up on Facebook. It actually looks really cool. I think better. So hopefully the transition goes smoothly. I know when things are down for a long time like that, 4 days for a mostly online community is a long time. But hopefully we haven't lost too many folks in the transition. Let me wash this stuff off here. And online communities tend to go down for extended periods. Sometimes there's there's a little bit of a drop in membership, especially just some of the folks that are hangers-on and don't communicate, or participate regularly, but hopefully that didn't happen. Chris and Dave and Chad have been pretty open, at least through Facebook, about what's going on and the slight delays that are happening. So it'll all be for good. For about a day or two, I probably didn't do anything TSC related. I kept up my shaves. That's going to happen anyway. But there was nothing TSC related. And then probably Saturday night, I think it was, or afternoon, I was like, what am I doing? I haven't checked in at YouTube or anything. I'm so used to just finding folks' videos off the TSC site, but I very rarely actually use YouTube, except to check my own uploads or things like that. And lo and behold, there were like 3 or 4 videos that I had missed that had popped up over on other people's channels, regular TSC members. So I got caught up on those, and more popped up yesterday. I got caught up on those later in the afternoon after church. And yeah, sorry, I'm concentrating here. The El Jefe can be a little bit rough if you're not careful. Since I spent most of the month last month with mild razors, I'm trying to be mindful of the pressure I'm using. So hopefully I don't get any irritation, or at least minimize it. All right, that's past 2. Other than that, my week's been okay, if not a little bit more boring in my downtimes. Just a busy work week. You've got I think 1 or 2, maybe 1 more week of basketball. Is it 1? Yeah, I think it's 1. And next Sunday is the big finale after the games Friday and Saturday. I think. It's either this week or next week. I can't remember right at the moment. And then we get about a week off, and then volleyball starts. Not a week off of work, but a week off of major activities going on at work. I work at the church I attend as a lead evening custodian means a lot of cleaning up after folks in the evenings. We basically have something going on almost all the time, except when the campus is closed. So basketball has absorbed us for the last 10 weeks or so. Sorry, the Piccolo is also very aggressive. Trying to be careful here. This is the version 2 head. But I still find it, well, not version 2, it's one of the more modern heads. They call it the version 2 officially, but there are many different heads as changes have been made over the years. There's like, I think 3 different heads. There's like one 2011 or something, and then pre-2014 or something, and then these latest ones. Something like that. I can't remember the whole history, or maybe it's pre-2014 or something, but the first ones were super aggressive, and then they've kind of improved upon the design a little bit, but I think it's just adjusting the angle of the top cap. So, but it's still aggressive for me. Takes a lot of care. So anyway, yeah, basketball's wrapping up, and then we're gonna have volleyball season, which is really fun. I love volleyball. It's a really great sport. Both men and women's volleyball. It's ultra competitive. A lot of skill involved. And when, especially in the Olympics, Summer Olympics or something, when you see folks and they get those really good volleys going, it's like really exciting. It's like a good game of baseball, which is another favorite sport. Okay, got some cleanup to do here. Now, I would not be doing this if my skin did not have a lot of residual slickness already left over from the soap, and it does. Otherwise, I'd be making hamburger meat out of my face. And I'd be quoting Rich and saying, "Oh my." All right, there's that. Not too bad. Under the chin is all right. Corner of the lips is okay. It'll be passable for today. It's a little bit of adjustment going from very mild razors to fairly aggressive razors. I mean, I know the Feather Shavette could be quite aggressive for some folks, or harsh, but I find it very smooth. Getting my shave wrap up here, nice lather soak I call it, just like you'd soak your face with water or pre-shave or witch hazel or aftershave. Cella, as I've mentioned numerous times, is a tallow-based soap. It's got a lot of, I feel, some goodies in there that help out the skin, even though it is a more commercial soap and not quite so artisan. It's like a classic Italian, European drugstore kind of soap. So it's, I feel, a little bit rare to find soaps that have good skin qualities, unless you get into some of the older makers. But I find Cella to do all right. that. And the towel wipe, of course. Where am I at? 19 minutes. I'm doing okay. Pretty normal. I saw some high minute counts there for some videos over the weekend. Very nice, gentlemen. Work on your GearNoir's status. I think I'll always be king of the longer videos, but you guys can certainly try. Nobody will hold it against you. Well, some folks might. Folks that appreciate faster videos. But it's okay. We don't need to listen to those negative folks. Enjoy your shave. Look funny with lather soaking on your face. We do this for us. All right, cold water rinse. Probably gonna use some alum today, I think. When I use the more aggressive razors, I like to go all out. Trying to reduce irritation and close up any minor damage that I might have done. A lot of burn up there. A little bit of burn around here. And those, of course, where you saw during the video so far where I went over the most with my strokes. There's that. Let that sit for a minute. Do its work. But yeah, not bad. I'm sure when I turn the lights on, as long as I'm not beet red, I'll be okay. That's all right, that's good. Cold water rinse this off. Once you do have to be careful with your alum application, depending on the steps that you wish to take with your post-shave routine afterward, because alum does make the face kind of tacky, even when you wash it off really well. So if you're trying to put on anything other than something that's moisturizing or that has butters in it, it will be difficult to apply. Like even witch hazel, I kind of have to pat on after alum because it doesn't apply on smoothly. There's that. All right, here we go. The final test. Lilac is heavy. That certainly hasn't changed. It is florally. Very, not quite herbaceous. I'm gonna rock it today. There we go, yes. Got about a quarter's worth in there. Oh, alcohol burn. Whew. All right, smelling kind of like a baby wipe right now. At least my hands. Interesting. Yeah, it's getting there. It's mellowed out quite a bit from what it was. It doesn't smell like cat pee, thankfully. So, Kyle, you got yours decanted. That's good. That's certainly going to help. I know you didn't mind it when you first tried it, but I will say that decanting has improved it. Still not sure if I like it. I'll see how it goes throughout the day. But anyway, that's the shave today. Hoping to have the lights back on soon at the TSC. Yeah, I shaved that guy off pretty good. Hopefully it closes up real well. But www.theshavingcadre.com. It's going to be back up very soon. Hopefully today. Everybody keeps saying that. Hopefully today, Saturday. Hopefully today, Sunday. Hopefully today, Monday. But great group of folks. It will be very cool to see all the new features that have come in, the new site look. Excited to see those things, and the member brushes. Well, they're not member brushes. They're the 1-year anniversary brushes from Eric Sorrentino, one of our resident hobbyists. He might as well just go into a full-time business if he could figure out a way to do that. They will be coming in. I've got a Badger on the way. Well, not yet, but Eric's finishing up those brushes, and they should be close to shipping out around mid-month, supposedly. I think we're on track with those things. But he's been showing the process that he's been going through, from the blocks he has for the handles to some of their finished states of the turning and the lathing that he does. Really cool process and really fun to see. And I'm excited to get my hands on mine because it's going to be the best one, and I'll get to brag about it. But anyway, that's it for today. Hope you all had a great weekend, and you have a great week. I will see you next time, and hopefully soon on the forums. Take care.